At 15 months, you've probably noticed that your toddler is starting to become opinionated about some things, in particular being told no. This is the beginning of the temper tantrum phase, and it can be handled in several ways. Temper tantrums are very normal, and they can range from a small period of crying and saying no back to you to full-blown sitting on the floor, banging their head, kicking their feet, and screaming at the top of their lungs. And again, any range in between those things is normal. What you need to know about temper tantrums is that in most cases, they are best ignored. If you need to, you can try very briefly at the beginning to distract or redirect your toddler. However, if this does not work, the next step should be to turn around and just ignore them, allow them to finish expressing themselves, and then move on. During the tantrum, you should not attempt to negotiate, to rationalize, to make them feel better. This will be seen by them as extra attention from you, and it will only help to encourage them to do the same thing the next time that they get angry. Most importantly, never give in to the temper tantrum, even if it is over the smallest of things. This too will just encourage your toddler that this is an appropriate way to react when they don't like something, and then every tantrum will get worse and worse as long as they are being given what they want. When you're in public, ideally pick up your toddler, walk out of the store or the restaurant, let them throw their tantrum and go back in when they're finished. Children quickly learn that they can get what they want in public places more than they can at home, and they will take advantage of you if you let them. So best case scenario, stand in the store, let them cry if you cannot leave, next to your shopping cart at the grocery store, and when they're done, you can proceed with getting your grocery shopping done. These things, if you do them at the very onset of tantrums, will lead to fewer tantrums and shorter tantrums as they learn that the tantrums aren't going to get them anywhere. The more you give in, the more they will tantrum, and the harder things will get down the road. So addressing them now when they're brief and short will lead to a shorter phase of tantrum throwing and hopefully a happier home for everybody.